Kia ora, and welcome to this video showing you the three main measurement tools you will use in the workshop. The first measurement tool you will use is a simple metal ruler. You will then use a square. This is an engineer's square. The last tool is a marking gauge. Now, the metal ruler. The reason we use a metal ruler is because we can measure right from the edge of the work. Now, as you can see here, the ruler is placed up against the edge of the work. This means I can get an accurate measurement, as I can put it right up against where I want to take the wood from. Once you have placed your measurement, what you need to do is you need to mark the face edges of your work, as this is where you will use the other tools from. As you can see here, I have marked the face edge of the work. Once you have marked the edges of the work, you can then use a square to mark right 90-degree angles with the edges. As you can see here, the square must be placed right up against the edge of the work. There are no gaps here. I use the gravity and then my thumb to hold it in place. This allows for the square to get an exact 90-degree line with the face edge that you have just marked. You can then use a ruler to mark that 90-degree line. Here I've just done 2 marks. Again, on the face side of the work, I can put my measurements down just by using the square. So I only ever use the square, push it against where I have marked my face, sides or edge. The reason that we only ever use the face, size and edge are these are the ones we have identified as being true and square from the start. You can see here that my markings now allow me to go all the way around the work. This allows for an accurate shoulder line. Finally, the marking gauge. The marking gauge is used to mark the depth in the work. How this works is there is the distance between the point and the face bed will give us the depth in our work that we want to achieve. You can twist it down as you can see here. Now, again, the metal ruler, because it measures from the edge of the ruler, we can place it on the face bed of the marking gauge and get an accurate measurement between the point and the face plate. Here I'm just marking it down halfway of the wood. Now, this is extremely important. When you are how I use the marking gauge is I put 3 fingers underneath, 1 finger on the top, and have my thumb free to be able to move it, as shown here. When you place the marking gauge on the wood, it is imperative that you still only use the face size. As you can see in the picture, the point does not push down into the work. It scrapes along the work. This is extremely important. It is very difficult if you put the point directly into the wood. Put the point off of the wood and then just scribe it along. So that the point is not pushing into the work with a great amount of force. If I try to like this, it is extremely hard to move it down. Always start with the point off the work and scrape it down. Here you can see that the wood and the face of the marking gauge have to be pushed together tightly. This will allow you to get a straight line. Once done, Just use your pencil to mark in the groove. All you are doing is trying to mark the groove. As you can see here, I have nice depth in my work. Thank you. That is how you use the 3 measuring tools. A metal ruler is used to mark because you can mark right from the edge. A square allows you to mark right angles with the work, allowing for square shoulder lines. And a marking gauge is used to mark the depth in the work. Thank you.